How old are you?
I'm age 12 years old.
Where do you live?
I live on
I live?
Street. I live on Sanjatan Street number 22.
What's your hobby?
My hobby is playing football.
What's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Mrs. Afrida.
What's your father's name?
My father's name is Mr. Ferdinand.
What's your schedule on Monday?
My schedule on Monday is math.
First I have
math, and then I have English language, and then I have moral education. Next I have PE.
Can you tell me about your last vocation?
Okay, let me tell you about my last vocation. My last vocation is on Medan.
Oh, you went to Medan.
I went to Medan. By my father's car, and then I go to Medan for three days.
You went to Medan for 3 days?
I went to Medan for 3 days, and I live on my grandma house.
Oh, you stayed at your grandma's house?
Grandma house.
Stayed at grandma's house.
Yes, and then I in my grandma house I
You swam?
swam in the Toba Lake, and I go to
Sorry?
and I went to Lumban Bulbul Ocean, and I played in there in the beach, and I bought some souvenir in there, and I went to my grandma house again. The next day I went to my grandpa's
Tom, graveyard.
graveyard to and at the night I stayed on Horizon Hotel, and the next day I swam in there, and I have breakfast, and then I went to my uncle's house, and I stayed in there for 12 hours, and after I stayed at my uncle's house, I went to my grandma house again, and then after I went to my grandma house, I went to my brother's grandma house, and then I stayed in there for 3 days. In my grandma's brother's house.
Okay, good.
There is in grandma's brother's house, there is a church. And
Oh, there was a church.
there was a church and a school in there. I was at Sunday. I go to his church.
Oh, you went
you
there
went to his church
on
to-
Sunday.
to preach.
Okay,
And
to pray. Good.
and I go to I went to grandma house again, and I went